This is my latest response to the gay marriage debate with Patrick, who's a Christian. Patrick, you reported me as saying this.
You said that Scripture was all fiction. Now, that's not true at all. Certainly not all Scripture is fiction. Now, what I mean by that is there are certain historical events in the Bible that are backed up by archaeology.
When what I actually said was this. I don't hold Scripture to be anything other than a work of fiction. Now there's a subtle difference between those two statements. One of them says that all Scripture is fiction. That's what you reported me as saying. The other says that Scripture is fiction, and that's in fact what I said. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're watching Scooby-Doo on the Cartoon Network, and Scooby-Doo has references to real historic events and real places. Scooby-Doo is fiction. However, it may contain references to historical events and places just like the Bible does. So no, I do not retract my statement that the Bible is fiction. There may be bits of it that refer to real things. Doesn't mean it's not fiction. Anyway, we're not going to be arguing on scriptural basis because you also said this.
I'm not arguing the gay marriage issue on any scriptural basis, on a religious basis. I'm doing it strictly on secular arguments, so there's no need to get into that. I'm kind of arguing on your turf, if you will.
So we're just arguing on secular points. You asked, or you said that it was incumbent upon me to persuade you that marriage was beneficial for gay people, and as marriage had been an institution that was around for, you say, approximately 3,000 years. Okay, I'll take you up on that. Civil unions, which is kind of like the cop-out version of marriage for gay and lesbian people, doesn't really smack of fairness. It's kind of like this idea of separate but equal. It's the same sort of thing that was used to educate blacks in different schools. So no, I don't like separate but equal. I think we need to expand the marriage rights to contain this rather substantial minority of people who've been excluded for the longest time. And society is gradually coming around to realising that these people are not evil, they're not sick, they're just different. And but they want many of the same things that we want, and marriage is an institution that some of them aspire to, and some of them wish to get married. So who are we to stop them? What benefit does it have on society? Well, negative side of it, I don't see any negative side. It's not going to affect your marriage, it's not going to affect you and your wife, and in fact it's going to have absolutely no effect on you whatsoever. How's it going to affect the gay couple? Well, it's something they want to announce to their friends, they want to show commitment in their relationship, just as a heterosexual couple would. It's going to make them happy. So there's a net benefit there, and I would look forward to hearing about why you think you have the rights to interfere in other people's kind of business. If it doesn't affect you, and it's doing no harm to you, then why do you feel the need to meddle and to oppose gay marriage? Thank you very much. I look forward to your next response.